Hello guys, welcome to the IPO segment for this week. Today I will be talking about different IPOs looking to be listed in the market. So we got a few IPOs that I will be talking about today, and what we're gonna be looking at, if these IPO are good or if they are not. And also I will tell you in particular the ones I will be personally watching. Okay, the ones I will be watching, the ones I will be buying myself as soon as the IPO opens and it meets my criteria. So let's get into it. This is not a recommendation, it's just for entertainment and educational purposes only, so just trade with caution. The first one I have that got traded today was Impel. Okay, so this one is IFBD. It was 6.3 million shares, priced between $4 and $4. As per the company, estimated volume was 25 million, and it got traded today, being 4/20 Cannabis Day. So let's look at the price action. What happened actually on this particular stock? This is Thinkorswim, so let's look at it. IFBD. So this one, what I did, the reason why I took this was because of the shares that was offered. It was very small, very low float. So because of that, I decided to get in, but I got in too high, and then I think I got in about a $9 area. It was too high, so I put in a sell at 10.75. If we get to 10.75, and it got to 10.75, I got filled, and then the stock pushed back down, and it got halted again to the way down. So right now, what I will be looking for another re-entry is at the IPO price, which is $4. So between $5 and $4, I will be looking for an entry on IFBD. Now the second one is TRKA. This is Kingswood Capital. Okay, are the leading managers, but this is a media company called Trocare Media Group. So they have 5.8 million shares, priced between 4.15 and 4.15, just like the previous one. Is a low flow. So what I'll be expecting here is a push higher than a pullback. Let's see if they got traded today, because I did not trade this one in particular. So TRKA right there. So I did not trade this because I didn't like the name itself. See what it did. It opened up at $3.06, way below the IPO price of $4.15. So that alone is a negative for an IPO. This one itself didn't meet my criteria. Now I'm not going to talk about this because it didn't meet my criteria and I don't like it. Okay, I really don't like it, though it's a low float. However, it's just didn't trade the way I want to trade it, and also the managers are not my favorites. Also, let's go to the next one. It's DV. This will be trading tomorrow. They have about 13.3 million shares, and they're gonna be pricing it between 24 and 27. So maybe by the time it opens, it's going to be, say, $35 or $40 per share. Estimated volume is 339, which is 340 million as at of today. Okay, So I'll keep my eye on that. We have the leading managers as Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Barclays Bank as well. So keep an eye on that. Next one is gonna be NPCE. NPCE. One thing about this is we only have 2 leading managers for now on NPCE. So they have shares of 5.3 million shares. Very low. Price between 15 and 17. So by the time this opens up, you'll be expecting close to $25 to $30 per share because of the volume as well. So the estimated volume is 85 million as out of today. So we'll be trading tomorrow. NPCE. Leading managers JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Other co-managers Wells Fargo and Lyric. Okay. Revenue so far is 41 million for the last 12 months, and they also have 24 million shortfall, which pretty much they have 24 million loss, and the market cap is 355. Next one is SKYT. This is SkyWater Technology. For SkyWater Technology, we only have Jeffries, Cohen, and Piper as the leading managers. However, the shares they will be offering is 5.8 million, and the price between $12 and $14 per share, with a 75.4 as the estimated volume. So this should also open up around $20, $25 per share if more volume comes in the name, and we have a very beautiful market. So whatever you do with the IPO, also consider the market. How is the market working in your favor? How is it reacting? What is going on? Are we going down? Are we going up? Whichever the case may be, use the market, because I always use the SPY, S&P 500 ETF to gauge what is going on in the market. So keep an eye on that. If you look at the market, we have SPY. What I predicted was this XPY, the market will get to 400, 415, and then 420. So we did not get to 420. I was anticipating a 420 around here because look at the trend up there. So I was expecting a 420. The 420 didn't come. So and then I drew my trend down, and we actually couldn't break the trend down on this name. So we didn't break it to the upside. We pulled back. We tried to test it again. We just sold off. Right now, at this point when I called it out that it was extended, at this point it was extended. So now I'm expecting SPY, the market, to base around here. I'm expecting the market to base around this spot. If we don't hold this 410 area, we should be able to pull back to around 405. Okay, so keep an eye on the market as well whatever you do with trading. Okay, so let's get back to it. As per SkyWater Technology, they are based in Minnesota, and the market market cap is 479 million with revenues of 140, and then they are $20 million short. So their net income is negative for the last 12 months. Okay, that is for Sky Technology. Next one is gonna be Yunpat Incorporated. This one is 23.9 million shares. It's gonna be priced between 52 and 54. So the estimated volume is going to be 1.2 billion in terms of volume that they're going to have. They are based in New York, and it's a prepackaged software industry. However, they have $92.4 million short for the 12 months, and revenues of $500 million, which is 607 million for the last 12 months, and market cap is expected to be 27 billion. Okay, that is for Yunpat. The next one is going to be no B4. KMB. That was funny. Anyway, let's get back to it. KMBE. Okay, they have 11.8 million shares traded, planning to trade between $16 and $18 per share with an estimated volume of 200 million. So one thing about this company is simple. The managers are Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, B of A, Citigroup as well. So keep an eye on this one. This one is also, they have net income of negative 2.4, so they have a loss there, and the revenue is 175 million with an estimated 2.8 billion market cap. Next one is ZY. ZY is Zimagine. Okay, they have 13.6 million shares priced between 28 and 31. Shares. Estimated volume is 401.2 million as out of today. One thing about this one is they are also being supported or leading managers as of earlier one, which JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. So keep an eye on this one. It should be really fun. Okay, it should be fun. In terms of their books, what they have going on underneath is they have a $262 million loss in terms of income, net income. Revenue is 13 million, and they have 2.8 billion market cap. So keep an eye on that, and let's see how this one trades. ZY. Next one is Agility. It's 26.3 million shares priced between 18 and 20. Estimated volume is 500 million. So for this one, we have Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, BMO Capital as well. They have it's going to be priced between 18 and 20 with 500 million shares, like I said. So for this one, it is very important to understand that they have 22 million dollar loss for the last 12 months with a 773 million revenue, and the market cap is 2.4 billion estimated. Okay, they provide healthcare services. Next one is gonna be Impel. Impel Neuropharma. This one is 5.3. It's going to run. This is 5.3 million shares, and it's going to be priced between $14 and $16 per share on this one, on Impel. So in terms of the books and the managers, we have Guggenheim, Cohen, and Webush. They have estimated volume of 80 million and share of 5.3. So this should get a pop. If there's not enough volume, it will probably pull back and die down. So the market cap is 291 million with revenues of 0, and then 45.8 million loss for the last 12 months. Okay, now one thing you have to understand is we have another stock that is going to be traded. It's called LATAM Group. This one is 20 million shares priced between 19 and 21 dollar per share, and estimated volume is going to be 400 million. So it's going to be expected to trade on the 23rd. Okay, another good thing about this is we have Barclays, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs as well on this one. What they do is they are into fiberglass residential swimming pools. Okay, in-ground swimming pools. That's what they do. So pretty much they've been, I like their books so far, their financial information. Market cap is 2.4 billion, and the revenue is coming in as 4 403, about 400 million for the last 12 months. And their net income, this is the best one, is 16 million profit for the last 12 months. So this one is good. My eye is gonna be on this one. I like this one. I like the books. Regardless, I'll keep my eye on SWIM. Next one is gonna be Rain. They want to rein in the money. They want investors. IPO day, right? Well, Rain Therapeutics, they have 7.4 million shares, price between $16 and $18 per share. They are being sponsored, not really sponsored, but they are they have managers, leading managers as Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Piper, and Guggenheim. So the good thing about this is they have this one is funny. Well, they have $21 million loss for the last 12 months with a revenue of 0, and then a market cap of 441. Okay, about 400 million market cap. So keep an eye on it. This one I may not trade it, but depend on how it opens. If it opens with huge volume that meets the criteria, and then we will trade this rain, because we have to make it rain no matter what. Okay, it's gotta rain somehow. It gotta rain in the trading account. It's got to rain in the portfolio. So keep an eye on rain. Okay, and next one is gonna be Trias Medical Concept. Okay, this one is pricing in $15 and $17 per share, and they are being managed by JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. Other managers are Stifel and Lyric. Okay, this will be traded on Friday. So we have estimated volume of 150 million. This is going to run. This one is going to run. This will probably open like $30 per share, or even if not $40 per share. Because the shares is 9.4 million, and then volume is just 150. Okay. Though the market as well. So net income is 4 million negative. Okay, they have a loss for the last 12 months, and revenue is coming in as 57.37 million for the last 12 months, and they are just a tad bit under $1 billion in terms of market cap. Okay, so these are the IPO I'll be watching. I'll be looking forward to trading these IPOs. Okay, overall I have DV, NPCE, KNBE, RAIN, TMCI, and also Impel. Okay, this one I will keep close eye on them. I'll be picking few shares. It's not gonna be my my final share position, because every time I trade an IPO, I want a situation whereby I am actually buying. I'm staging the trade rather than just jumping, into a trade. So I stage all my trade regardless of what I do. Okay, so IPO straight ahead. Thank you guys for listening in, and also have a fantastic day and happy trading week. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.